Hey everybody, welcome to Prescription Bourbon. I'm DMC from Louisville, Kentucky. Today I'm doing a quick hit review of Willett Family Estate Bottled Small Batch Bourbon. So this is a fairly new release from Willett. It's going to be comparable to their Family Estate Rye, 4-year rye. This is a 4-year bourbon, bottle of cask strength, but it is a small batch product, so it's not a single barrel. So we're going to get into tasting this and seeing what it's like. Alright, so this is going to be a fresh crack on this guy. Let me get this guy open. And we'll give it a nose, give it a taste, and see what it's like. Alright, good pop on that. Give it a 4. So this comes in at 125 proof. And it does say aged in white oak barrels for 4 years, bottle of cask strength. So this is a small batch, 125 proof bourbon. So now I know their rye, which has a green foil on it. So this has the purple foil. Their green foil 4-year rye, has mixed reviews on that. Some people love it, some people hate it, so it seems to be polarizing a little bit. Definitely has some different flavor notes from a lot of bourbons and ryes. So, and Willett in general is a little bit mixed reviews on that too. They've got their core lower lineup, which like their Willett pot still. They've got Johnny Drum. They've got Noah's Mill. Rowan's Creek, a bunch of different things. Bardstown, something or other. So they've got a bunch of different labels. But historically, these family reserves have been the cream of their crop, so they're best of their releases. In fact, these purple tops have been absolutely the top cream of their releases. So these things are highly sought after when they're the ultra aged single barrel bourbons. So a lot of them are 7, 8, 12 plus years old, and those are the ones that bring in some high dollars. So really curious to see this new purple top 4-year, what it's like. So the nose on this is actually pretty nice. Doesn't have any of those odd notes that their rye has sometimes. I actually get a little bit of fruit, a little bit of oak. Yeah, it's a pleasant nose. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. All right, definitely some spiciness. That was the overwhelming note on the first sip there. Give it a second sip. Yeah, it has a little bit of sweetness on the front of the tongue. Heavy cinnamon spice. This is the cinnamon bomb. So I get a lot of cinnamon, a lot of spice. 125 proof. Definitely goes down a little warm. Doesn't go down ultra hot or anything. Goes down warm. But that cinnamon lingers, so it's a good cinnamon finish on that. Can definitely get a little bit of oak on there too. Not super drying, but definitely detect a little bit of youthfulness in there too. I don't get any breadiness on the nose, but I get some breadiness on the very beginning of the palate. Had that sweetness, breadiness. It gets overpowered by the cinnamon and all that. So, and not bad. Now this is a $55, $60 bottle. I don't know what the distribution is on this. It's definitely been released here in Kentucky. It may just stay in this area. It may get wider release. I'm not sure. But it's good to see this from Willett. I appreciate it. It's probably a little bit pricey for a 4-year small batch. I think $40 would be more comparable for a high-end 4-year small batch. So $60 is definitely probably priced too high. I have no complaints on the nose. Not a lot of complaints on the palate. It's definitely hot and cinnamon spicy, which I like. Tad bit of sweetness, but that's doesn't last at all. So that youthfulness in there goes away pretty quick too. So it actually lingers hot. I mean, so it definitely has a long finish, but it's definitely hot. Not over oaked or anything like that. Just spicy on the finish. So this may go very well in some cocktails, perhaps. So we'll see. 125 proof. I mean, it is high proof. So yeah. So I'm okay with this purchase. Like I say, I only paid $55 for it, so I'd be much happier if it was down at $40. But I wouldn't go any higher than that. I mean, some people are going to see purple top and saying, "Oh man," because the normal purple tops, I think the retail on them is close to it's $200 to $300, and then they go quite a bit more than that secondary. So this is not your normal purple top, though. This is not a single barrel. It's not a 7-8+ year old single barrel. It's a 4-year small batch product. So now what I find interesting is there is not a batch number on here that I can see. So even though they call it a small batch, they say 125 proof. I don't know how big the batch sizes are. I don't know, how many they've put out so far, or they're going to be putting out. So that'd be one thing that'd be nice to have on this. Would be a batch number, because I think normally on their family estates, I think they normally do give you the barrel number. So since this is not a single barrel but a batch product, it'd be nice to have the batch number on here. Keep that in mind, Willett. So, all right, I give it a positive score. It's something I probably won't rush out and buy again, but I'll definitely experiment with this bottle and see how it's like it going forward. Try it in some cocktails, try it and eat some more. See how it grows on me. Interesting. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. It really helps the channel. Leave some comments down below. If you've seen this, if you've tried this, what you think of other Willett products. I'd like to have that conversation. Remember, everybody, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is not bourbon. The best bourbon comes from Kentucky. Cheers.